I've just duplicated this car. I've just come back to the bunker now to drive this car back in my MOC. So basically, let me just get this duplication part of it over. We've got to walk through this MOC. I've already done the nightclub part. And this is a way of how to keep your making these dupes while even if it gets patched, you can still do this if you can get at this truck. I was going to say then. So basically now when we drive in, this is going to be another dupe. It's going to give us the warning that the storage is full. The original one I started with has gone back to the nightclub entrance area, and this is now a dupe. This is what, you know, and the plate from the Elegy has gone onto that car there, which makes that a clean dupe. They're the best duplication glitches to do, because you're getting a fresh plate every time you do a duplication glitch. Well, this duplication glitch. Now to be able to start all over again, we need to get the duplicated version. Well, not a duplicated version, the actual version what was in the nightclub. What's transferred over to the nightclub, what was originally in the truck to start with. We need to get that out of there.
Need me to bring you a ride?
There's the one I started with. The duplicate is actually in the truck at the moment. So before we call that one out, what we do is we call an Elegy from anywhere you've got one stored.
Okay,
right, so basically you need a stockpile of them. So we call the Elegy out first. So we're just going to put the Elegy in the truck first. Now we have to drive it into the truck, and it's going to move this car, what's in here, to the nightclub, to one of the garages. And as you see, we've got the Elegy there now. Now we go back out and call the mechanic again, one more time. We're calling the Dominator now from the service entrance. This is how we get our car back, the one we purchased back, so we can dupe over it again. So might have to wait a couple of seconds.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
We've got to wait a little while. This is the original one we started with. All the duplications have been made from this one car, and it always goes back to the service entrance. So you know that that's the car, your first car you started with.
It's coming at you.
Well, I've been using the Dominator. Also, I've been using the Mini Classic. The Mini Classic fetches a little bit, another couple 100,000 more. But I've been duping two sorts of cars. as I've got a lot of minis already, I thought I'd start with the Dominator, so I could have a variation in what I'm selling. You could also dupe over the Retro Custom, but that obviously only sells for $1 million. These cars sell for, you know, a little bit more, you know. This sells for 1.6, the Mini sells for 1.8. So there's a big difference between what you get back. Plus you paid 30,000 for the champagne, so you basically want as much as you can get back off any car you're going to duplicate. So now you can job teleport if you've got somebody online, but unfortunately I've got nobody online at the moment, so I'm going to use the chopper. It's too early for anybody at the moment, so I've got the nearest nightclub I can find to the bunker, which is just down below me here. It cuts down on all the travelling back and forth. If you've got a nightclub further away, you might want to trade it in and get this one, just to make the glitch a little bit quicker. And there's a slightly better way of doing the glitch to get the champagne. I do it slightly a few seconds earlier before she puts the bottle actually on the worktop. I press the stick down before she actually puts the bottle down, and then I press it again the second time and hold it up in the air or to the right. I'll show you when I do it now. Just get directly in front of her so you can get the menu up. There you go. Criminal Enterprise. Now you're going to back out of this slowly till you get this menu up, right? It's a 30,000 for the champagne, the silver champagne, right? Now as soon as I click this, she's going to start picking up the champagne bottle from behind the bar, right? Now as she shows it, yeah, just before she puts it on the table, I press the stick down for the first time, and then basically when it's on the table, then I press it down for the second time, and I hold it up in the air, right? So we're going to do that now. So I've got my thumb over the stick now. As she's showing me now. Now I'll press it once and then twice, and it's up in the air. As you can see, she's got her hand up in the air. See, now you can let go of the stick. You don't have to do anything, you can just stand there. You can press the X button if you want to, but it's not going to make any difference. You can just stand there and she will just unglitch herself in a minute. So you don't have to actually wait for her to put the champagne bottle on the tabletop there, on the bar. You can just press it before she puts it down, and then as she's just touches the bar with it, you can press it again and hold it down. There you go, she's glitched out. If you wait for her to put it on the bar, the timing could be out a little bit for you to catch the glitch first time. So I tend to do it just before she puts it on the bar, the first click on the right hand stick, and then the second click is basically when she's got it on the bar, you know, and it works every time. It's a nice easy glitch to do, and if you've got somebody online, it's great. You can teleport, like, you know, which makes it even quicker. Well, this isn't too bad, you know, using the security core helicopter. The closer everything is to the bunker, the better for yourself. If you've got a bunker the other side of the map, it's going to make things a lot longer and a lot slower. You know, if you can do a couple of dupes to start with and then purchase your things a bit closer to the city, you can't go wrong with this farmhouse bunker, and you can't go wrong with the nightclub I've got. So if you are miles away from the city, make a few dupes out there, sell the duplicates, and then purchase something closer to the city. Something that's going to make the glitch quicker. So now we're back to where I was when I started the video. So we just drive this up to the truck. Don't drive it straight in or you'll lose it. It won't save, and you'll have to start all over again. Now we'll save now. There you go, you've made your duplicate, right? Now say you've had enough for the rest of the day, or you've had enough overnight, it's late on the night and you want to go to bed, right? Whatever. If you want to the rest for a couple of hours, right? But you still want to need to do this glitch, right? So what you'd do, right? You'd go to online and you'd go into Creator like this, right? I'll even do it for you. You go into Creator, you load Creator up, right? Now from here, what you do is you would just hold the PS button down, and where you've got a menu up, half menu, I don't know if you can actually see that. No, you can't. Rest mode, right? The console will still be ticking over on a very low power, but because you're not closing the application, this glitch will still work for you the next day and the next day after that. If you keep closing your console down in this way without closing the application down, the GTA application down, that's the only thing what's going to make this glitch not work for you. If they patch it and you've closed your application down and turned your console off the normal way, when it's patched the next day, the glitch will not work for you. Any glitch will not work for you, right? So if you've got a particular glitch you like doing, or obviously this one's a good one where you're making money, right? You just put your console from Creator into rest mode and you leave it like that way. Now say if you've gone out for a couple of hours and you come back, then you'll come back up, you'll press your PS button on your controller, right? You leave your controller wired up and leave it in the power source, right? And you'll press your PS controller, you'll come to the home screen where you've got to pick your account, what you've been playing on. Pick the account what you was playing on previous, right? And press on it, and you will come back to this screen. You will come back to this screen now, right? And then from here, you just go online, play GTA Online, invite only. What will happen, because you suspended your game basically for 2 hours or overnight, right? It won't happen now. What we're going to do now is just going to load into an invite only session, right? But because you've put your game console in overnight or for a few hours, what it will probably do, and most likely does to me every time, it will kick me out of the online session as soon as I load in from here. Now, it will just say unable to connect to session, and it'll take you back to GTA 5 story mode, right? That's fine, right? All you do is go back onto GTA Online, press the start button, online invite only session, and you're good to go with this glitch again. Now, if this got patched in the time your console was in rest mode, it wouldn't affect you at all, because you'd still be able to do this glitch. And that's the way I've been doing it. And that's the way, if you desperately need to sort your cars out or need to make some money, this is the best way to do it.
You need something, huh? One of your rides?
Just don't close your console down the normal way by closing application and turning the console off by the power source. Do not do that. Just put it in rest mode, go straight into creator. Don't do it from where I am now and put it in rest mode. Go into creator and then go into rest mode, and when you log back in, you're basically, as soon as you press the PS button on your console and you pick your character, your account what you was on, you'll come straight back to creator, and then you'll load your console up into the online session. It will kick you back to story mode, and then you just load it back up again, invite only, and there you go, and you're good to go again. I've been doing that for the past 3 days. It's still working. I know it hasn't been patched at the moment. That's probably what, that's why it's, that's not why it's still working, because it hasn't been patched at the moment. But if it does get patched, then I know I'll still be able to do the glitch. Okay, that's me done anyhow. That's just basically just telling you, heads up really, how to keep it going, even if it gets patched. I'm working on this account now. It needs quite a few. I'll show you what I've got so far. Actually, I can't show you what I'm in now. I'll go outside first. So, well, just call a mechanic.
What you need, boss? Some wheels?
I've got 3 garages there with modded cars in it. There's my duplicates there. There's a few Dominators and there's some Minis. There's that garage is done as well. That garage is done. As you can see, I'm working on the office garage there. So there's still a few to do in there. That's 20 there, and there's a few there what I've been working on as well. So I'm hoping to fill that garage up as well. So there's still quite a bit to do, and as you can see, I've got mainly minis, so that's why I've been doing the Dominator now for a while. I'll probably carry on with the Dominator now for the rest of the day. It's a slow glitch, but it does work, and you know, it's a good little learner. Okay, so
It's on the way.
that's basically me done
I'll
for
get back to
today. If my friends are online, you want to keep doing this, mate, all you do, because it's going to probably be patched today. And if you do, as I say, by putting your console in rest mode, you'll be able to do it for the next couple of days as well. So it's just a heads up, really. Anyhow, I'm going to get off now. My throat's drying up. I've had nothing to drink, and that's me done for the day then. Okay, take care. Bye now.